In our last episode, we traveled the Tok Cut-Off Glen Highway from Tok to the hub of Alaska at Glen Allen, and turned west on to the Richardson Highway, headed for Tolsona, Alaska. We arrived at the oldest functioning Alaska roadhouse in Alaska's interior region, the Ranch House Lodge, and we set up camp by the Tolsona River in one of the most beautiful settings you could possibly ask for. In this episode, we camp for a couple of days, explore the area briefly, and continue our adventure to the Wrangel St Elias National Park, Thompson Pass, the Worthington Glacier, Keystone Canyon, and the Bridal Veil Falls on the road to Valdez. From Florida to Alaska, from the East Coast to the West Coast, join Jane and Steve celebrating their 50th wedding anniversary, traveling across North America in the CoolNanaCoach, their 27-foot Freedom Elite Class C motorhome, as they visit the many beautiful points of interest in all 50 United States on their golden anniversary adventure. This beautiful campground and Roadhouse Tavern is owned and operated by a lovely couple who are continually improving and building up their RV accommodations that fit the ever-increasing needs of RVers exploring Alaska's interior region. Conveniently located at milepost 173 on the Glen Highway, roughly 12 miles west of Glen Allen in Tolsona, it is a great campground to stay at whether your destination is Anchorage and the Kenai Peninsula or the Chugach and Wrangell Mountains and the ice-free port of Valdez. We'll be going in both directions in the next several episodes, so we hope you'll join us. And please, hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up to help propagate our placement by the algorithms, and please leave us your comments, whether good or bad, and let us know what you think about our travels and videos, and if you're making the same journey, if there are any travel tips we might be able to give you. The Ranch House Lodge and RV Park has one of the Alaska Interior's original roadhouses, the Roadhouse Tavern. This historical roadhouse is rich in Alaskan history and offers homemade meals and baked goods. Voted the best chili in Tolsona and, in our opinion, the best pizza also. You'll find it decorated with many artifacts and antiques that add original flavor to what the pioneers experienced at Alaska roadhouses over the last century. For automobile travelers, authentic Alaskan cabins and tent sites along the Tolsona Creek provide great accommodations, and for the RVers, spacious pull-through sites also along the creek with full hookups provide a 5-star camping experience. Besides the great food at the Roadhouse, we enjoyed the company of other travelers, especially the adventures of a bicyclist who traveled by bike from Colorado. The bathhouse is brand new with a log cabin appearance, and besides nice updated bathroom and shower room, has a laundry room with brand new coin-operated washers and dryers. The pristine waters of Tolsona Creek run right through the campground and provide excellent fishing for those who like to fish. Dolly Varden, Burbot, Arctic grayling, long-nosed sucker, Chinook salmon, coho salmon, and rainbow trout can all be found here.
In Tolsona, Alaska, and we're going to put on the Alaska decal on our travel map. And that was the hardest one to put on. It was the hardest state to get to and the hardest decal to put on.
Tolsona Lake Lodge is a family-owned establishment in one of the most beautiful areas of interior Alaska. The lodge offers a variety of services: rooms, a restaurant, a bar. They do catering and host events. A remote Alaska experience that you are sure to remember. Our reservations in Valdez necessitated our departure from this picturesque, peaceful, restful location after only 3 days. But we made the most of our stay, exploring nearby Tolsona Lake and viewpoints of the amazing mountain landscapes on all sides of us. We hesitantly packed up our campsite, a spacious pull-through right on Tolsona Creek, and headed east on the Glen Highway back to the hub, where we joined the Richardson Highway once again and continued south toward the St. Elias and Wrangell National Park, Thompson Pass, and ultimately Valdez. The road is very good, and the Alaska oil pipeline, although hidden in the tree line and brush growth, runs parallel to the highway on its western side. Proclaimed one of America's most scenic roads by Travel and Leisure and known to locals as the Adventure Corridor. We stop off to see the Wrangel St Elias National Park briefly at the Copper Center Visitor Center. This is the largest national park in America. Larger than Vermont and New Hampshire combined, this place is unimaginably big. Wrangel St Elias, home to 9 of the 16 tallest peaks in the United States and the largest active volcano in Alaska, Mount Wrangell. In front of you span the Wrangell Mountains. Lying entirely within Wrangell St Elias National Park and Preserve, this mountain range covers an area the size of Connecticut. The Wrangell Mountains not only dominate the view, they also are the area's main source of change. Mount Wrangell is an active volcano. Huge glaciers flow off Mount Blackbourne, Mount Sanford's large creeks drain into the Copper River, and at the base of Mount Drum lies 3 mud volcanoes. On a clear day to the east, you can see the Wrangell Mountains. They are, from left to right, Mount Sanford at 16,237 feet, Mount Drum at 12,010 feet, Mount Wrangell at 14,163 feet, and Mount Blackburn at 16,390 feet. Mount Wrangell is the largest active volcano in Alaska. Since the 1964 Alaskan earthquake, Mount Wrangell has been warming up. Ice and snow that was 160 foot deep in 1964 is now hot, bare rock. Sometimes it reaches 180 degrees. On cold, clear mornings, steam can be seen rising from its summit. Large as they seem, the Wrangells are just the beginning of an enormous chain of tall mountains that runs all the way into Canada. For hundreds of years, the native Athabascans of the Copper River collected, worked, and traded copper. When the gold rushes arrived, the Atna Athabascans guided them, providing food and shared their knowledge of mineral locations. At the time of the gold rush, the Atna lived in small independent bands in the Copper River Basin, moving seasonally between camps, hunting big game and catching salmon. Atna territory had rich deposits of copper. Before the gold rush, the Atna traded copper items such as knives and lance points, sheets of copper, and nuggets with other native groups. Copper was a sign of wealth and status. There had been some contact with Euro-Asians, but the gold rush of 1898-99 brought thousands of prospectors into Atna territory. This led to many changes in the Atna lives. They worked as packers and guides. They provided prospectors with meat, fish, and furs, and they retrieved and returned supplies that the stampeders lost in the Clutina River rapids. Overall, the Atna were hospitable and helpful to the gold rushes. 2 Copper River Atna played key roles in the most important mineral discoveries made in the region during the gold rush. Known to the miners as Indian Charlie, they told stampeders in 1898 about gold on the Christiana River and led them to the place where gold was discovered a year later. In 1899, Chief Nokalai of the Lower River Atna directed several prospectors to copper deposits in the Chitina River Valley. Located 10 miles south of Glen Allen from the intersection of the Glen Highway and the Richardson Highway, the Copper Center Visitor Center Complex is a great place to start your visit to the park at mile marker 106.8 on the Richardson Highway. The campus-like setting includes a visitor center, a bookstore, an exhibit hall, a theater, restrooms, picnic tables, picnic shelter, amphitheater, and the Atna Cultural Center, from where we got most of our information about the Athabascan tribe. After our brief tour of the Copper Center Visitor Center, we continue south. The scenic snow-capped mountains and numerous small glaciers are incredible to see.
If you like our videos, please ring the bell, and if you haven't done so yet, please subscribe and help us grow our channel.
we eventually drive through the Thompson Pass. The Thompson Pass is a 2,678-foot high mountain pass through the Chugach Mountains near Valdez, Alaska. On our way into Valdez, we stop at milepost 29 to view the Worthington Glacier, which flows into the Sing River. The glacier may be seen from the road while driving along the Richardson Highway to or from Valdez, or you may view it right from the Worthington Glacier State Recreation Site located in Thompson Pass. Worthington Glacier was designated as a National Natural Landmark by the National Park Service in 1968. About 15 miles down the road, we pull over and take in the majesty of the awe-inspiring Keystone Canyon, a place of breathtaking waterfalls, magnificent geology, and fascinating history. Horsetail Falls and Bridal Veil Falls cascade over the towering canyon walls, greeting us as we pass through. Keystone Canyon is located between mileposts 14 and 17 on the Richardson Highway. Once past Keystone Canyon, it's just a short 15-minute drive to the seaside community of Valdez, our final destination for the day, where towering mountains and impressive views of Prince William Sound await. I hope you'll join us for our next episode, where we explore the ice-free port of Valdez and take an exciting day-long excursion on Prince William Sound to get up close and personal, sailing through a massive miles-long ice field to view the Columbia Glacier on Jane and Steve's Golden Anniversary Adventure.
Thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate you.